so maybe that'll keep it from doing the little spinny thing. I have in front of me package 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I get through all of them without boring everybody to tears? I know what you're saying, too late, but let's try. So I don't have any particular order. I don't know what's in these until I open them. I can figure it out. I can look at the person who sent it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not an ignorant person now, you hear? But I do want to do packages, but not overwhelm the system, and I don't want to feel like I'm having to rush through it, because this might be the only chance I got to actually talk about it. I looked, when I was putting my action figures on my spreadsheet last night, for the life of me, I can't find any information. Like, for Planet Heroes, there's almost nothing online. It's from that 2006 era, which was right before YouTube, and it's just like there's nothing out there. It died before YouTube came out. There's not, Figure Realms has like the bare bones of the figures, and they don't have all of them. Like the version of the Professor Dark, whatever I have, not on there. And every time you look for a photo, it's tiny. It's like back before the internet could allow us to have bigger pictures. You know, you had these little teeny tiny pictures. You couldn't read the text on them, so you had to rely on whatever text was available. Well, now that those websites are probably gone and forgotten, where all the Yahoo groups and stuff, you don't have that information. It just doesn't exist. All right, this person went through some extensive. There's a package inside of a package inside of a package. Oh, it's the UFO. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm tearing a package inside of a package inside of a package. I'm like, I hate Russian nesting dolls, except for the one I have that when I was in college, I had a friend. I lived in the international dorm, and one of my friends, I'm having a brain fart again, but he gave me a Russian nesting doll before he went back to Russia. I want to say Gregory, but that's not right. I can't remember. Oh, it's in rougher condition than I thought it was. What the heck? He's like, is he mooning? Is he doing a drive-by mooning? All right, so this little UFO saucer reminds me of something from the 60s sci-fi. I love older sci-fi. I love the way it's like George Jetson thing. It looks very George Jetson. I love how these are like hovercraft looking, you know, spinny wheels like you see on drones. Put him aside for a second. So this is Miles from Tomorrow, or Miles to Tomorrow. I don't know which one it's called. And I'm not sure if this is a kid named Miles or if it's just the name of the show. I've never seen the show. I think I found one on YouTube. I started to watch it. It's like, oh, I can't take this. It's too awful. I don't care for the show, but it's very George Jetson looking. I like the little outfit. It's pretty cool. He's got very minimal articulation, kind of like Imaginext, almost exactly like Imaginext. All right, so even the legs go. Is this made by Mattel? I swear, it's like the same makers of Imaginext made this. Now, I don't know how to make the little wheels pop out. Oh, well, I just figured it out because I was like, I wonder if there's a lever, because it wasn't just popping on its own. I was trying to get it to come up, and it was like, nip, nip. It was resisting. There's that other thing I just got also, Pluto Snowmobile. I can't find anything online about it. There's nothing online, but the picture they show in the package, which is extremely tiny, shows it. And I was like, mine doesn't look like that. Mine's got a sticker on the side. And the more I explored mine, there's these things on the side of it that won't come down. And I'm afraid if I pull them down or force them down, it's going to break it. And I don't know how to get it. There's 2 buttons. Neither seem to work on it. There's nothing online. There's no videos. Nobody talks about Planet Heroes. It is a forgotten property, and that's sad. I don't know anything about this line, but it's not nearly as creative, I can tell you that, as Planet Heroes. I do like the scale of this, because this is, I'm going to tell you right now, this is very Imaginext size. So it's about 7 centimeters tall, and I'm guessing he's a kid, so I guess his mom and dad or whoever, because I watched the show for like 5 seconds. I was like, no, not for me. Because the dad was like, if that was the dad, he was really goofy and like, I'm your buddy pal. I'm like, oh, that's not a dad. That's, ugh. All right, so he's about 3 inches tall. Yes, about Imaginext size. So I'm guessing they're slightly bigger though, if this is the kid. I don't think this is the dad. The dad had like the little short spiking up kind of hairstyle, and I don't know. So you put the feet in here. Now I think in the pictures I saw on the figure realms, there was a pink alien kid that actually sat here. I was like going, I want that figure instead. Oh well, I mean, it's fine. I don't mind having this version. I just want the pink character instead. I'm not willing to go buy it separately, but if they do make a different color saucer, I didn't think about that. What if he was in a different color saucer? Like there was two different ones, and this was the orange one and this was the blue one or something. I don't know. I don't remember that. It seems like I would remember that. So that's cool. So it turns from a flying saucer like the George Jetsonmobile into a rolling car. Very, very cool. I also have an older 70s or 80s Fisher-Price UFO with the little three legs that come out to make it land. That's very similar to this. And I use it for the Tig's enemy, that snot guy, because it looks just like an alien. I am Berserk. All right, so that's one thing I got out of the last things. That's package number 4, in case I bore people to tears and we need to stop. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is worth a whole video all by itself. Okay, well, this is worth a whole video by itself, but look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These were $9.99 or $10 each. Somewhere like $9.84, something ridiculous. These are the Glyos figures. And I'm going to do a video by itself because I'm getting into Glyos and I'm trying different sizes. This is the one that's 3 and 75 or 3 3/4 inch figures. I might do a video. I figured what I can do if I can copy the video from my phone to the computer and then delete it. Because if I try to transfer it, sometimes it gets caught in the middle and just dies. So this right here is a Glyos figure that's about like a G.I. well, not a G.I. Joe, sorry. It looks like a G.I. Joe figure. It reminds me of the bats because of the way his chest is. Wow, it's a little harder to get in there than I thought it was. I wonder if this is a bootleg Glyos because it did come from China. Oh my gosh, this is way harder than they're not really hard to put together, but this one's almost impossible. Do they make bootleg Glyos? Because this is from the Pizza Slice or Knights of the Pizza, whatever. Knights of the Slice. And I'm wondering if this is... See, I don't know enough about this stuff. So if you're out there and you know about it, man, that's desperately hard to get together. And they're not supposed to be hard to get together. They're normally pretty easy. Let me try something else. Let me try putting the leg on first. I'm guessing that's kneecaps. And guessing since this got more in the back... Holy crap, the whole thing, look at that. You can see that that's going to be, that hole looks way smaller than it should be. All right, let me try one more time. I'm beginning to think this is a bootleg. Oh my gosh, that was hard to get in there. I'm going to ask my friend Balak if these are supposed to be hard to get in. Because even if they're hard to get in, they're going to be hard to get out, theoretically. It's not 100% true, though. Oh my gosh, they should never be that difficult to get in there. I'm too old for this. All right, let's put a strain on my heart. I need one of those, I'm having chest pains kind of things. All right, so they're supposed to be able to come apart and rearrange to make whatever you want to make, but as hard as this to get in, I doubt I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm a little confused. This is supposed to go on this, but they're both female ports. I don't see any possible way to get it on there. So I'm really wondering if the reason I got these so cheap, I figured that these were just the uncolored ones. Because like, okay, so if you go to the Battle Tribes, the uncolored ones are $7 for those. So these are unpainted. I figured $9.97, $7, it's the same. But no. This is a challenge in and of itself. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to make my fingers bleed here in a second. All right, I'm guessing that's the right foot. I got two cats inside right now. The two tiger twins are actually. I'm like, why won't you guys go outside? It's actually not bad today. I went out walking on the beach this morning. Beautiful day. I got back, cleaned up a little bit of the house. Got the cat litter stuff out after being inside for 2 weeks. Ugh. I need to completely change the litter box out, but I had to wait for things to dry before I can put new litter in, and I need the cats to get out so I can do more, because I can't constantly clean with them under my feet. I don't know. This is way more challenging than I thought it was going to be, because the other Goliath figures I have, they're not like this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't understand, because these are hard, and they're hard to get assembled. I've never had, even the very first Goliath figures I ever had were the outer spacemen, and I didn't think they were really Goliaths or anything. I vaguely remember that, but it wasn't the selling point for me. It was the fact that they finally made some color forms outer spacemen since the 60s. Because I really didn't want the bendy ones for Matt Mason's. If I drop down right now, at least I'm alive. I feel like I'm having a blood vessel burst in my head from trying to put these together. Okay, that's crazy. It should not be that hard to get together. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why it's this hard. Oh, okay. I don't feel like doing another one, or I don't feel like finishing this one, to be honest with you, but I'm determined. I'm a hardhead. Okay, I really got to go on there and check to see if there's any other people that have commented, this is bootleg or something, because this is not the way it's supposed to be. The Goliath is supposed to not be this hard. At least that was what I understood. So if you're out there and you have Knights of the Pizza Realm or whatever, and these are actually not correct, let me know. Oh my gosh, one of the fun things about these figures is supposed to be, see, here's one of the faces. You got two different faces for this. You got a human face, and you got this Kamen Rider looking face. Yeah, you know which one I'm going to go for. If I can get the thing together. Like, golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. And then what I want to know is how am I going to get the chest plates on, because there's no way to connect it. See what I mean? This is what it reminds me of a bat. Okay. I don't know if I can get this in here, to be honest with you. I mean, my thumbs are sore. Look at that. And I know you're like, I know what you're thinking. No, you're just a wimp. No, it's hard. It's really harder plastic than I'm used to. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to keep ripping this leg off when I'm doing it. Trying to get this little piece into this little piece. Oy vey. Let me see if I can do it into the head first. No, this is just the most challenging thing. It shouldn't be this hard. And you might be thinking, oh, well, life is hard. Well, this isn't life. This is luxury. This is leisurely. Okay, pop it went in there. Now let's see if we can get the head in without breaking it. That's another thing. I'm always afraid I'm going to break things, because that's what usually happens. You apply too much force. I swear, that hole is like half the size of that peg. This is not Goliath. This is like thumb breaking. Oh my, okay. I can't. I'm about to die of sweating here. Okay, let me get it closer to my chest, because maybe that's just reaching around the phone and the tripod or monopod or whatever you want to call that thing. Nope. I can't get it in there. I'm going to have to heat it up or something, because that's where that hole is way too small for that peg. It ain't going to happen. All right, I need to find out, because there's something not right about this. Well, because if this is the way that the pizza nights of the whatever, I don't see how anybody likes these things. They're horrible. This is absolutely horrible. It's not horrible quality once you get it together, but getting together should not be that much of a challenge. This should be fun. Let's try this one. Maybe it's just that particular one. I don't know, you know? But the holes are too small for the pieces I'm trying to force into them. And I'm missing a piece on that, clearly, because you can't get the chest piece on. This one's the same way. Let's see if I can get the. If I can't get this to go, I'm just gonna bag it up and say forget it for now. Okay, no, I'm done. This is too much. I'll have to do it on a different. No. No, sweetie. No, not right now. No. I've tried to get you to go outside a while ago. I was like, come on, go outside. Go outside. They wouldn't do it. All right, let me do the bags. So I got 3 bags and my thumb is so much pain. I got 3 bags. I got the Glyos. Bootlegs is what I'm beginning to think. Oh, you know what this is, don't you? There's a day coming soon, and we may still be on this earth. We might get raptured forward then. But if we don't, I might start putting my face on the computer. But it'll be behind this. Remember the 5th of November. Because I feel like this movie, it got all the factions wrong, but it got all the conspiracy stuff right. Everything about that 2005 movie based on the 1980s, maybe even 70s book really, really spelled out what happened in 2020. And even though they tried to make it the players, they got the players backwards, we all know what happened. So, not the best mask, but it's the cheapest one. It's like a $2 or something. It's your typical Dollar Tree quality mask, but came from China. Nope, has no wig, has no hat. Those things are way more expensive. The next cheapest thing that's almost probably the exact same thing as this was on Amazon for $9.88 or something. It's got a little place to cushion it from your beard and your sweaty forehead. It's got an elastic strap. And I, like God, do not believe in consequences. Yeah, he made so many memorable quotes. Fantastic movie. Here's the thing. Everybody watching my channel is adults. So if you're not an adult, just go away. You should be on here anyway because it's an adult-only channel. This movie, I recommend it for everybody, but I recommend you remember that you're watching it from a flipped script. When they're talking about one party politically, it's the exact opposite party, and you know what I'm talking about, and you know it's true no matter which side you think you're on. So that will be my face. I wonder if it'll fit my big, huge head, because it looks like it's wide enough. Yes, it does. Why do I sound like I'm talking like Bane? All right, how much time do we got left? Maybe I'll open the last 2 packages. 18 minutes? We'll get all the packages. We'll just call it, they'll call Monday the Revenge or something. All right, let's get this box open. This one says it's from eBay, so I'm guessing it's from eBay. The other one says it's from Amazon Prime, but I don't believe them. All right. I might need to do a separate video on some of this stuff like this. All right, let me just throw the whole box down there. I thought there might be more. I don't know how many complete robots are in here, but this is Ready to Robot. And I love Ready to Robot. They had them at our Five Below. I bought 3, and then I never saw them again. They had the display up for like a week or 2 after that, but never put any more in it. It was a display, like a cardboard display that you pull the Ready to Robot canister out. It was only the basic ones. So let's see, none of these have the pilots, which I don't care. I don't really care about the pilots, to be completely honest with you. This is what I was thinking, something like this, but no, it's too big. You really do have to have that. And actually, over here at the Super Deals, they actually have just the pilots. But I'm thinking, there's something else I can do. What else can I do to put in there? I might need to make a video separately on this because I do want to have 21 pilots. Is this it? Here's my random small action figure box. Another thing, I wonder if the thing starts spinning after I go so many minutes, like you can't do it. What's the smallest figure I have in here? That's going to be too big. I love this guy, he's so cool. Probably the smallest figures I have are like these in Lego, but they're still too big. I might have to, I don't know. I want to figure out an alternative to those little teeny tiny figures, but if not, I can always go over there and get some more, or, you know, maybe fill that little something without a human, or whatever those things are. They're somewhat like pigs, and instead put like in there like a giant eyeball or something, you know. Okay, so there's one complete mech. He needs an arm to be complete. He needs an arm to be complete. Here's another complete mech. There's a lot of pieces here, so you can put other arms on it, but they won't match. Not like they have to, I'm just saying. I don't think there's a matching arm for him, but there are other alternatives. Like there's Lee's legs. There's the saw blade arm. So there are other possibilities. Like this arm is fine. Alright, there's a complete mech. Here's a mech that needs just one more arm, and there's the other arm for the other guy. Actually, I just saw a better mech for these. Yeah, that definitely looks like it goes with it. Technically, these aren't robots, they're mech suits. Robots are supposed to be like automatons. They can move on their own. They don't, or they move without having to be piloted. Let me put it that way. Like you can give it directions, and then it will go execute the directions. Okay, that's the only. Okay, that's the only one to color match that one. So we got 3. Look at him. He's just trying to get it. Like, yeah, meow. I want to get out now. I didn't want to get out when you wanted me to get out. I wanted to wait till you were busy, and then I want to go out. That's what happens to me all day long. All right. I can't find a matching arm for him, so I'm just going to throw one on there. Oh, it's a butter squirty thing. And this little dude right here, I'll just throw anything on him. He's got a lot of ports in the front of him. And on top of it, he's got ports all over him. You know what? I can always put these on here and have him with a shorter cannon. So right now, technically, these are robots because they don't have a pilot. And, well, not technically robots, they're toys, but... All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete mechs and a lot of extra parts, which is always fun because that means you can do more with them. All right, so Ready to Robot meets Z-Bots. Yeah, they're not going to be able to sit in there and pilot. They're on, again, those little buggers that come with these are probably the only things that really will fit in those. I cannot imagine a smaller figure. All right, actually, just put the pieces back in here. These need to be cleaned up. They're a little bit on the dirty side. Like somebody had them sitting on their shelf or something for a long time. All right, and then the last box, we'll go ahead and do this one. So far, is everything good? Because I haven't seen the little spinning wheel of death, so that's a good thing. Which is a Mac reference, I know. I used to hate those spinning wheels of death. My old job, we had to use Macs, and I hated Macs. It was so hard to get used to at first. But I adapted. All right, I got a bag. All right. I think these may be the Lego things. And I'm completely wrong. They are Mega Constructs, but they're not what I was thinking they were. All right, so this is, oh, these need to be, yeah. Time to take a bath. This smells really good. You should, guys, go to the Dollar Tree and get these. It's the same price as the other ones, 30 wipes. Don't flush them. Who would flush these anyway? I guess if you live in a city, you don't think about it, but we have our own septic tanks, and we definitely don't want to flush much of anything. So we have a bidet. Anyway, these smell amazing. All right, so anyway, what we got here is this action figure, and the guys didn't. Okay, so if people don't have on eBay make an offer, you can still make an offer, and that's what this guy did. I was talking about it and saying, like, hey, are these complete? What about these? Do they have strong magnets? Or anything missing with the magnets? He's like, you can make me an offer if you want to, and I was like, okay. And I was like, how about this? And he's like, All right. And it went. And I bought it. So I think though, actually, now I think about it, I think I did make him an offer, and it was when I was making offer things. But I had made offers to other people, and then they just they send a thing to me saying, this is the offer. Oh, sorry, I should be cleaning this while you're watching. I can do this on my own time. All right, so these guys are like Baron Carzo because they have magnets for joints. I don't think that's his hip skirt. I think that goes up here. I used to have something called Mag Warriors. I think these are like they're related to them, it seems like. It's like a next generation or something. These are the Rose Arts. These are crap. Although I will say the ones I got in my hand right now do have fairly strong magnets, because usually the Rose Arts are crap. The magnets are crap. Everything about them are crap. This one was the one in the picture. It was completely, it's not complete, and you knew it. So that's all Rose Art stuff. I don't know what this is. Yeah, there's another Rose Art piece. But the Rose Art pieces, maybe I can use them somehow. I think this is a Rose Art piece. I've had the Rose Art. They look really cool in the package. They're clear. They're a little bit more boxy than, like, well, not these, but the Mag Warriors that I had. Oh, here's some more of the Rose Arts. Well, I may have a complete one. I doubt it. This looks like Mr. Freeze. And when I actually tried to scan it to see what his name was, I still don't know what it is, because I can only find a Russian site with these. This is everything from the early 2000s. It's in that niche where it's not old enough to be nostalgic, and it's not new enough to have like a footprint on the internet, because people didn't get really involved until YouTube, because, well, high-speed internet, all that stuff, people just didn't have the time or patience to try to upload pictures or upload information. So any information about this was on, like, what are those things called that we used to get on? Threads. I remember something called, there was a place where you can log as any name you wanted to, but you can respond to other people's actionace.com or some kind of action figure forum, and after about 4 pages, whatever happened in the past just falls off into eternity, and you can't find that information. So if for some reason you said something, and you know, I wish the internet would forget it. Well, it does. It just eats it up, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. I didn't try to do anything. I'm just saying that, oh, where was that information? Oh, it's like on page 5, which doesn't exist. Oh, one thing I just noticed I hate is these got the monkey curls. Ugh. And you can't, there's no bicep swivel, so you can't get his arms to the front. He has a wrist swivel, but he's lack of bicep swivel. Ugh. But he's not Mr. Freeze. It is looks like a Crybot too, sort of, from Defenders of the Earth. How tall is he? Yeah, that's a great question. Thanks for asking. He is just over 5 inches tall. My cat's in here trying to figure out what I'm doing. He is about 13 centimeters tall. But I think out of the two, I think they're both very cool looking on their own, although he's missing his other pad, but I guess it'll be okay. He looks more like what I'm used to. They're the ones I had were a little bit short, it seems like, and they were more bulky, more He-Man-y looking, I guess, but they look kind of like this. They had these shoulder pads, and yeah, I'm pretty sure these are Mega Constructs, though, because they have the same framework of it, the same kind of body. I don't think they got the right foot on the right side. I think that's the right foot. I mean, I think that's, I don't know if it's a difference, but you could take them apart here. You can actually take them apart here and here as well, but that part right there, it's got breakage possibilities. I think I've had one that snapped it before, but it was a more rigid plastic than these. What is he scratching on? You know, see, I'll never get finished cleaning the cat litter out. All right, and it's like Baron Karza right here. I think you can't use these with Baron Karza if it's the same way. I think the head works, but I think the arms are exactly opposite of Baron Karza, because I think Baron Karza, the ball's over here, and you can't take that ball out. And that's true for the legs too. The ball's on the opposite side for the legs. So I was like, I remember when I first got the original ones of the, I was like, man, these are going to be great. They'll work with Baron Karza. No, they don't. They don't work with Baron Karza except for the heads. I do remember, because that's probably why my knight that I have, I think I'm missing the head. It might be in the Micronauts box, because I probably put on Baron Karza because it was black and gold, and it kind of just fit in, which is the same colors as this dude. This one, I really love his colors, and I really dig his designs. Wait, does he have monkey curl arms? He does, but you can turn his arm like that. Can you? Oh, because he's got those shoulder pads, you can, but it doesn't look right. See? This one, it's more of the shoulder pads are separate. I bet you this was like an in-between the nights that I have and whatever they went to. If there was a year on here, I can see, I can like say this is like say this is 2000, this is 2001, that kind of concept. Let's see, is there a year on here? But yeah, I really like this. I don't like the monkey claw arms, but everything else I like, except the dust. And it could be the plastic. Plastic feels a little sticky. It could just be the paint. Sometimes on older figures, you may think it's the plastic. It's actually the paint separating from the plastic. Unfortunately, that's nothing you can do about that. And with these softer plastics, the wrong paint. Oh yeah, you can't take apart their waste, but they're having a waste function. Uh-oh. Great. I don't remember that being a feature. Oh, okay. I keep thinking the ball's attached to the leg like it should be. All right, so which one do you like out of these two? I like them both equally. I can't make a decision because I like his colors. He's got these elf ears. I like the way he looks. I like the way both of them looks. And it also came with this. I thought the box. I have anyway. I thought the box was just suddenly moving on its own. It was the cat over here rubbing his head up against it. This thing right here, I know it's a Dorbs. I don't know what the property it goes to is. Funko 2000. Wow, they made Dorbs that late? 2018 or 16? I can't read that. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. All right. Okay, I still can't read it, but y'all can read it. So it's either 2016 or 2018. I didn't think Dorbs were, I thought they were like discontinued like decades ago. I liked Dorbs better. I thought they looked better than Funkos. I thought Funkos were really creepy. Ooh, I could probably pop his head off and put it on one of these. Yeah. But I'm sure that's some video game property I'm not aware of, like Call of Duty or something. Probably it's Call of Duty. So these, and let's analyze this real quick because the ones I had, they broke so easy and they fell apart too easy too. Okay. I think somebody put the arms. Okay, hold on. Let me get just the red pieces first. We can supplement them with the black pieces if we need to. This was another feature of them. They made the balls where you can put them other places. Some of them, not all of them. Okay, or it could be wrong. It could just be a metal thing sitting there. All right, so if these are shoulder pads, I think he only has one official leg. He has no hands. Here's his foot. All right, I don't know. That doesn't look right. Yeah, I don't know how to assemble this thing because there's not enough pieces to make it work. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if we could substitute? But there's still not a head, but we can always put we can pretend like his head is a ball. There's a hand on that. Oh, there's a hand. Okay, that's not just a sword with a hand. It's like it comes apart. See what I mean? They're really weak. That's like barely holding on. That's what I hated about the Rose. These are the Rose Art, not Mega. Mega brand ones were much better. These fall apart. Oh, I still have an Incredible Hulk from the Mega brands like this. So they made superheroes too, and I have the Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. I think I did a video on that. All right. Well, I'm not going to find another foot even if I find it. Oh, here's the other hand. Oh, no, it's the same hand. No. Yeah, no, it's not the same hand. Here's the hand with extremely weak magnet. Here's one missing a magnet. Unless it's that ball right here. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I didn't buy it for this, to be completely honest with you. I bought it for these two figures, and all this other stuff is just extras. Yeah. So, which thing out of all the boxes do you like the most? And I need to find out about these glasses, because that should not be that darn hard. Let me go ahead and measure him, because I do want to make sure that I understand that he is 3 3/4 tall, because I was telling my friends about it on the 118 scale chat. Yeah, if he had a head, he'd be just under 4 inches tall. But I cannot get that head on without breaking it. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Again, let me know which one is your favorite thing. Is it the flying saucer? Is it the ready-to-robot? Is it... I'm going to call them mag warriors, because that's what the older like knights were. There might be mag warrior robots, mag warrior elf knight thing, whatever. Because this is definitely taller than the one I had. I think the ones the mag warriors for the other ones are shorter. I don't remember them having long legs like that. I remember having really short legs. You know, I bet I have one in there. I'll take a look, but I won't keep you guys any longer. Thanks for spending time with me and going through the last boxes.